People are wondering why there's celebrities that are riding for Israel, there's some that aren't really making much of a stance at all, and there's just a lot of people staying quiet. Well, I've been waiting for somebody to say it, but nobody is, so I'll let you guys know why this is happening. I've been doing social media on and off for a couple years now, and in my spare time I have my own business where I do video production for things like commercials for big brands. But I had this company reach out after I started doing social media, and they reached out to my videography business, and they were saying that they were a company, and they wanted to hire me for a very big gig. I don't remember exactly what the offer was, but it was basically if I did this one job, which would basically add like 50% to my yearly salary for that year. So they're like, okay, we're ready to send deposit, and they send over this contract, and they're trying to rush me to sign it. And I read contracts extremely thoroughly, because I've also had to write contracts for my job, so I take them very seriously. And everything about this contract was so normal, except there was one clause in it that I almost overlooked. And this little hidden clause basically said that if I signed that contract, for the rest of time, I had to politically align with the company. And that if I didn't politically align with them, or censor myself when they told me to, that they could sue me for millions. Now, I've been doing this for a long time, and I've read a lot of contracts, and I've written a lot of contracts. I've never seen anything like this. So I reached back out to the contact, and I was like, hey, this is really strange. This is, I have a problem with this. I have a problem with this, and I won't sign because of this clause. She then tries to like gaslight me, and she's like, oh, it's not a big deal, this and that. I told her, no, it is a big deal, because if your company decides that you're like pro-Nazism, then I have to align with that, or else you guys can sue me according to this contract. Any political leaning that they had, I had to adopt. And then the woman tries to insinuate that I am somehow a bigot, and that's why I don't want to align with their values. I very kindly told her to go shove it. And honestly, I just kind of put that whole thing out of my head for a long time. And then I kept looking around, and I was like, why are some celebrities acting so weird? Why are these weirdos like Michael Rappaport just going feral? My personal theory, based off of what I've seen, I think a lot of celebrities in Hollywood signed contracts just like the one they tried to trick me into signing. I think a lot of social media people also sign these contracts. That's why you have some of these channels, even on TikTok, where they won't talk about the genocide that's happening, or they try to fluff it up. I mean, I don't know, so maybe some of these people are bought, maybe some people really believe what they're saying, but I bet you there's a good chunk of people out there who are stuck in some kind of contract, and they have to say what they're saying.